Greetings and welcome, or welcome back as the case may be. Today I'm going to post something that continues with our tendency or our recent trend of talking about things DragonCon. This will be related though to writing, in that I'm going to talk about an experience that I got to have at DragonCon this time around. And that is that I got to pitch to some of the publishers and editors at Falstaff Books, a traditional publishing company, mid-list, mid-tier out of North Carolina. They're good people there. I've been talking with them for a long time now. And so while I have almost no intention of ever traditionally publishing, no offense, John, if you happen to hear this, I do appreciate the chance that he gave me to pitch a story of mine, to refine it, to give me feedback on my pitch. Because even if I'm not going with a traditional publisher, I still have to pitch. I still have to sell the book to people. So with that in mind, I got to practice the pitch. And so here's my advice to you. Take advantage of every opportunity. Now, do not ever go running up to one of these people at an event and say, hey, I've got an idea for a book. I know you're excited about it. I know that you are just bursting, wanting them to know how cool your book is. But that's one of the worst things you can do. Do not just go running up to them, hey, I want to talk to you about my book. They hear that all the time. They're kind of deaf to it. So you're wasting your time on several different levels and probably just pissing them off if they're like John. So that said, if they offer, or if there's a pitching panel at your con or your get-together, or they invite you, hey, you're apparently a writer, you're coming to these things, what you got? What is your book about? Now you pitch. Take advantage of these things. But even then, have polished this thing. So what is a pitch? Keep in mind, too, that a pitch should be short. It should be punchy. It should not be a synopsis. You're not interested in telling them, hey, the book is about. What you're interested in is getting them hooked. Get in there. I didn't pitch my current novel, Mortal.exe, but I've practiced that pitch for a little bit, so I'm going to give it to you. Mortal.exe is a book about the daughter of Hades and Persephone leaving the underworld and going to college. Doing so, she studies computer science and inadvertently creates an actual AI. That's it. I'm done. Pitch should be short, it should be direct, it should be catchy, it should hook people in. It should make that publisher or that editor go, I'm intrigued. Tell me more. Now you can get into the synopsis. Or maybe they'll say, I'm intrigued. Send me a query letter and thirst 3 chapters. Now you can do that. Now you can get in there. You've got that foot in the door. They've handed you their card and they said, hey, talk to me. But that pitch, that initial opening, should be quick, snappy, punchy. And mine wasn't. But they gave me some good feedback on it. By the way, mine was for my siren story about a siren who shows up to learn ASL, American Sign Language. So, I haven't practiced that one as much because that book isn't as far along in the process. It's drafted, but it's nowhere. I need to really work with it. And it showed. And in fact, that's what I was told, that I was using too many words. And that I clearly didn't appear to have a sense of the book and where it was going and what it was about. So with that said, I'm going to call this video to a halt and hope to see you next time. If you like this, if you like the idea of getting some advice from somebody who's still kind of new at this, but maybe a little further than you are, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll talk to you next time. Have a good day.